Greetings, ladies and gentlefish, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. Last time we did a little bit of a theatrical performance, and I got slightly irritated that apparently the nobles were not as impressed as I wanted, and Queen Brahm was not impressed. I shall get my Rwengi! That aside, we're here in Alexandria Castle. And we are very definitely not the bad guys. We are definitely not going to kidnap a princess. I swear to God. So. Things do go slightly wrong. I will be honest. They do go a little bit wrong. So. Actually, hang on. Do you got anything to say? Hurry. Okay. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Look out, someone's coming. Hide, Zidane. So that basically stops you going off the track that you are supposed to go on. Now, interestingly, you may have noticed before, if you squint and stare very hard, you'll notice Alexandrian soldiers are all, without exception, female. The only little group that are not are the Knights of Pluto. So paradoxically, you have an army of female soldiers, but the Queen's personal bodyguard are male. Because reasons. Anyway. No, ma'am, nothing to report. Very well, continue your patrol. Yes, ma'am, at once, ma'am. So that, essentially, it just stops you going off the beaten track. So you have to go up these stairs. And now it all starts going wrong. She sure is dressed funny. Would you please let me pass? No, it doesn't really matter which option you choose. Zidane will try and examine this girl's face at some point. Is there something on my face? Oh no. You see, I just thought maybe you were the one I've been waiting for all this time. I feel I should warn you, Zidane is a terrible flirt. All the time. Well, almost all the time. Excuse me? You were waiting for me? The irony of that statement is beautiful. Yeah, I've dreamt of meeting you here ever since I was born. Do you mock me? No, of course not. Then I shall take my leave of you. Just a sec. Haven't we met before? No, I do not know you. Maybe you're right. I'd never let someone as pretty as you get away. Say, you wouldn't... Hey, what's going on, Zidane? And then the girl runs past. I must go! Who the heck was that? And it finally twigs. Get up, Blank. That was Princess Garnet. So paradoxically, they were waiting for her. Sort of. Just not in the way that he thought. Are you serious? But there we go. Now, still in Alexandria Castle, we're introduced to the Clown Twins, Zorn and Thorn. We are in trouble. Trouble are we in? This is terrible. Our heads Queen Brahm will have. Hurry we must. Oh god, these guys are annoying. We are in trouble. Trouble are we in? Oh, for goodness sake, shoot me. The right way, that is not. I know it is not the right way. Really, do you? I really do. Wonder I sometimes do. Now is not the time to wonder. Hurry to Queen Brahm, must we? Yeah, Yoda would be proud. That is not the right way. Not the right way, I know. Now, this conversation, as stupid as it might seem, is actually hinting at something later on. You will come back to Alexandria Castle, and the story will take you the way that Thorn just went. But if you go the way that, if you go towards the Queen's, not chamber, but the Queen's throne room thing, which is the way these clowns are going at the moment, literally clowns, then you can get an item from Queen Brahm. So, yeah, this is just giving you a little hint there. Do you really? No, I really do. I really wonder sometimes. The time to wonder now is not. Hurry to see Her Majesty we must. They're going to be a continual thorn in your side. See a thorn in your side. Her Majesty is busy. Come back later. Beatrix. Is it an emergency? Beatrix, by the way, is 100% pure badass. An emergency it is. A veritable emergency of terrible urgency. Very well, I'll see what I can do. Very grateful will be. Grrr, curse that Beatrix, always trying to one-up me. So these are the two main knights in Alexandria. You have, we'll be introduced to him later, but you have the captain of the Knights of Pluto, and you have Beatrix, the badass swordswoman of badassery. So, what exactly is the problem? Her Royal Highness, Princess Garnet, is in danger. I see. Wait right here. She is completely unflappable. She takes... Oh no, I lied. Almost completely unflappable, and my god, I'd never noticed quite how green Queen Bran's skin was. That is not a healthy lady. No interruptions, can't you see I'm watching the show? Your Majesty, I'm afraid Princess Garnet has... Ah, yes, she did leave her seat a while ago. Your Majesty, it seems that Princess Garnet has run off with the royal pendant. Interesting that they automatically assume that she has run away with it. Which seems a bit... always struck me as a bit odd at this point. Why would you assume your daughter had run away rather than someone had kidnapped her? Well, of all the... what could she be thinking? General Beatrix, Your Majesty. And Captain... and this is your opportunity to name him because you are now being introduced to the third main character of the game. This is Captain Albert Steiner of the Knights of Pluto. I think he might also be the oldest of the main characters at 33. Captain Steiner, yes, Your Majesty. Go find Garnet. Yes, my queen, at once, Your Majesty. So Beatrix is basically the general of Alexandria's army, and Steiner is the captain of the Royal Guard, yeah, of the Alexandrian Castle Guard. And you are now going to be introduced to the Knights of Pluto, the elite of Alexandria, the Royal Guard. Knights of Pluto, assemble! Yep. Huh? Also, the music is fantastic for this. Where is everybody? And then two knights come out with no clothes on. Blitzken, Pluto Knight 2, Captain, sir. Kohel, Pluto Knight 3, all present and accounted for, sir. What are you talking about? There's only 2 of you! Where are the other 6? The Knights of Pluto are incompetent. Completely incompetent. Why, you useless good-for-nothings. I bring orders from the Queen. Get dressed and go find Princess Garnet. Right, so, guess what we have to do now? We have to assemble the Knights of Pluto. Hoorah! Right. So firstly, we're going to go over here. Try the pub, she says, yeah. And these guys just magically get their armour on super dabby quick. There's a Moogle in here to save your game. There's also a Phoenix down over in the corner, and you can talk to the knights themselves. So what you have to do now, up here on the wall, it gives you a register of all of the Knights of Pluto. Now, interestingly, it lists... well, no, not interestingly, sorry. It lists 9 of them. There are 8 knights plus their Captain Steiner for a total of 9. So technically, Captain Steiner is Knight of Pluto number 1. So you only meet knights 2 through 9. So you've got Blitzken, Kohol, these are the 2 idiots that you just met. Laudo, he's the ladies' man. Dojabun, Bayrecht, Weimar, Hagen, and Mullenkedheim. Good lord, those names. These are basically a joke. Blitzken, Knight Pluto 2, so I guess they really did. Kohol, Pluto Knight 3, whoa, really? You always have the latest news. Hey, I thought I told you to look for the princess. What are you doing here? Oh, Captain, it looks like Weimar got together with Barbara at the pub. Why do I have to hear this? I told you nitwits to go search for the princess. At once, sir. They are idiots. And we might as well save our game while we're here. And Mognet first. Mosh says, I want mail, Kupo. Okay, fine. I don't have a letter for you, Mosh. Let's save, Kupo. There we go. Saved. So we have now been introduced to 3 of them, well, sort of 4, but we'll get to that in a bit, of the main characters in this game. Right, so we've found the first 2 Knights of Pluto. Next, upstairs, should probably be running. Now we can't go this way just yet. I see the Knights of Pluto as hopeless as ever. Basically, women rule the Kingdom of Alexandria because the men are incompetent. That's how it works. It's a matriarchy. So if you go back through to here, we members of Squad Beatrix are charged with protecting Her Majesty. Now this is how competent the Knights of Pluto, the Royal Guard, are. That on top of the Knights of Pluto, a unit specifically dedicated to protecting the castle and the Queen, General Beatrix, the General of the Army, decides to put her own squad of soldiers in to actually protect the Queen, because the Knights of Pluto suck. Anyway, there's loads of nice little tidbits like that. Now if you come up and talk to the Queen, she will give you an item based on how much she enjoyed the sword fight. Now I got a silk shirt this time round, which is actually pretty decent. I don't think Steiner can equip it. No. So we'll just go to equipment, I'll just show you it. Items... Right, silk shirt. So this is, well, it's a shirt made of silk, but importantly, if you equip it to Vivi, your black mage, he can learn thunder. So that gets the item off of the Queen. Now you are tasked with finding the other Knights of Pluto. So, ultimately we're going to be ending up at the top of the west tower of the castle. In fact, actually, I lie. Is it? I can't remember if it's a side quest to find the Knights of Pluto or a main quest. Either way, we're going to do it. So, in fact, yes, it's actually a side quest. I tell a lie. But if you do it, you get rewarded with stuff, and we like rewards. So, we've entered the guardhouse. We've talked to the 2 knights in there. We've also got the list. Blah blah blah. So, the route to the West Tower, we need to go through here, I think. Well, let's go through here first. We're going to try and find the Knights of Pluto. I've no idea how successful we'll be. They report that someone wearing a white hood passed through this hall, sir. Now, see that guy running around over there? He is one of them. You want to talk to him. So we've talked to 2 of the knights so far. You can talk to a chef as well. Dishmeister. So many fine dishes. We go through here. First time you meet this person, the head chef. Now it's time to show skill, boys. You're gonna come across, well, so this is a character you will come across later on. This is just a really nice little touch. This is one of the main characters in the game, but you don't get them as a main character yet. You will encounter them later on. They're the most bizarre of the main characters. Quina. But for now, you learn that Quina appears to have had a job, I'm just checking there are no items around here, had a job as head chef at Alexandria Castle. Not too shabby. Does kind of raise questions as to why she ends up doing something else, or he or she ends up. I think it's because Alexandria Castle didn't really offer Quina as many opportunities as they'd like. But we'll come on to that later. I was just trying to see if I had to trigger that knight reappearing over there, but apparently not. Right. We're just going to ambush this guy when he comes back. So, of course, instead of coming back, he runs all the way through. And... no! Come back here, you slovenly... you scurvy dog. Right. Dujabon, Pluto Knight 5. Yes, sir, I am looking, sir. So he's already on the job, but in order to get the item, you actually have to physically talk to him. Then if we go this way... sorry. There's Mulkuk... oh, good lord, I cannot pronounce What's that? Oh, I'm so hungry. Wimps like you are the reason nobody relies on men in Alexandria. Bite the bullet, you worthless grub. Whatever, Captain. I'm so hungry. That's the sort of attitude I get from a lot of my students. Anyway. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the knights found. Half of them. Now if we go down the stairs here. Then go through here. This is the library. Now you will come back to the library later on. There'll be a mysterious book on the top of this bookshelf. Well, let me rephrase. You can come back to the library later on, and I do recommend it. So, there's Laudo. You see, I never wanted to be in the military. I just wanted to write fantasy novels. Captain, please, let me leave the Knights of Pluto. No. Nitwit, you just joined us. Now go find the princess, soldier. Wah! That was Laudo. Yeah, he's a muppet. You know, this Globe of Gaia was presented by the late king in celebration of the birth of Princess Garnet. More on that later. Now, where is that script for I Want to Be Your Canary that Princess Garnet asked for? Why does she need a script? We're getting there. The princess, no, she hasn't visited today. Oh, I do wonder how the princess's royal tutor, Dr. Tot, is doing. We'll be introduced to him later as well. There's loads and loads of little tidbits in this game that kind of hint at what's coming later on, or which you get with the benefit of hindsight, but you don't get if you are playing this for the first time. Her Majesty ordered some texts about Eidolons, but we've got a lot of books here, you know. Yeah, more on that later as well. We haven't seen the princess today. It's you know, if you just follow the story through and you don't do the additional stuff, Ice Cavern, Alexandria, a natural cavern overrun with everlasting ice. We'll be going there later on. If you don't do it, if you don't explore, you don't get as many of these little kind of nuggets. So I always like exploring the place. We've already been this way. I cannot remember. Yeah. Okay. So before going out the main door there, I'm just going to double back. Go this way. So this is the performance area where Zidane and Blank were having their little fisticuffs moment. Okay, so we've explored all the regions in this bit of the castle. So, down here. And out the front gate. The place seems to be a hit, but if we fail to find the princess before the curtain falls, Her Majesty will be most displeased. And we will be the laughing stock of Beatrix and her retinue. I must hurry, because that's clearly the most important thing, not being made fun of. Here's Hagen. Sitting here watching the water always brings peace to my soul. Care to have a seat, Captain? Now is not the time. By order of Her Majesty, we must go search for Princess Garnet. What? This calls for immediate action. Hagen is the womanizer. I think I said it was Laudo earlier on, and I apologise. Fair princess, be not afraid. Hagen is on the trail. He'll do anything for a pretty face. Feel my fury. Much like Zidane, yeah. So, if we come this way, we can talk to... Now, this one's interesting. This is just a generic Knight of Pluto. He's not been given a name, but he tells you that no one's come this way, so fair enough. We then go over here. That was the East Tower. We then come over toward the West Tower. Yeah. Stupid friggin' conversation needs to trigger. Weimar. Hey, let's go to Trino. Just the two of us. Let me think about it. You there. Stop that immediately. Go search for Princess Garnet. At once, sir. There we go. I think that's most, if not all, of the knights. I'm sure I'll find out that I've missed one or something. And then you have this spiral staircase. And the last knight should be on this spiral staircase. So up we go. And there he is. I'm so tired. Oh! Captain Steiner. Do you climb this tower for exercise too? No, I'm searching for Princess Garnet. Is the princess at the top of this tower or not? I want to reach the top, but at my age, I get so short of breath. By the way, Captain, have we all received the order? Of course, all knights will obey. Was there an extra one? Ah, so you've given orders to the double super sleuths, Blutzken and Cowell, and also... Ah, so you've given orders to our most inspirational writer, Laudo, so that's 3. And also... Ah, so you've given orders to the most famous artillerist in the realm, Dojibun. And also... given orders to the only man who can name all the girls in town, Weimar. And orders to the knight with the knack for navigating the neighbourhood, Hagen. And given orders to the winner of last year's cannonball race, Mullenked time. And so... Bearreich should be number 8. That's my captain, and you receive an elixir. There we go. So we go up here to make the story go. And we're gonna when the specializations of the Knights of Pluto, that's actually gonna come back to be important later on. So he's not just randomly telling you stuff you don't need to know. That will actually be useful. Phew. Fatigue rears its ugly head. No, I must persevere. The princess must be found. Speak of the devil. Wait, over there. It's Princess Garnet. Being hounded by brigands! Fear not, princess, your knight is coming. And Princess Garnet reveals that she's not just some cute little face to be taken for granted. Oh my god, she just blew herself off, but wait a minute. She has a plan. They both land nice and serenely, and then in comes the captain. And it all goes away. Huh? Where'd the princess go? Woo! Ow. And then all the music goes to hell as someone runs past them and knocks them over. I love that little bit. And that's because this way is a dead end. You can feel my drum reverberating in your gut, can't you? Oh dear. Don't interrupt. Hey Zidane, what are you doing here? Do you have a request? Waltz? Polka? Anything? Well, I say, wasn't she a pretty one? And this is one of the nice things. The Final Fantasy IX kind of takes the whole rescuing the princess trope and turns it on its head. You're not rescuing the princess, you're kidnapping the princess. Except the princess doesn't need kidnapping. She's perfectly capable of looking after herself. She was clearing off regardless. So, yeah. Hold your horses there. Oh, Ruby. Sorry, I have to do this in the best Texan accent I can. What kind of cattle you chasing, darling? You should at least say you're sorry. I cannot do accents, in case you hadn't noticed. Please pardon me. I was in a hurry, you see. And here I am, fixing to get ready from the big entrance. I just cannot do accents. And Ruby gets in the way, because that's what she's like. Hey Zidane, did you see the way she hit me? I'm going to stop that. This cowgirl's wilder than a bucking buckaroo. Sorry, a bucking bronco, my apologies. Just let me talk to her, Ruby. Come again, partner? Did you hear what I was saying? Hey, yeah, my accent's all over the place. Ruby, we'll talk later. Ruby, you're an idiot. You just let her get away. Follow that girl! Phew. Well, it looks like you finally made up your mind. Wow. We really had to improvise, but hey, we got her. Do you work on this theatre ship? Aww, so she figured it out, huh? As you have no doubt suspected, the truth is that I am actually Princess Garnet Teal Alexandros, heir to the throne of Alexandria. I have a favour I wish to ask of you. I wish to be kidnapped. Right away. What? Princess, where are you? Please, they've come for me. Aha, so that's what's going on. Alright, leave them to me. Thank you, you have my gratitude. Alright then, Your Highness. I shall hereby do my best to kidnap you. He's saying this on one knee. That's pretty up there. What are you two doing? Come on, this way. Don't worry, Princess, it's my friend, Cena. Oh, really? I'm sorry, you startled me. Well, with a face like his, I'd be pretty shocked too. Man, that hurts. I wash up every morning, you know. Princess, this way. Yeah, obviously not enough. Alright, we'll follow you. I love this, because the game doesn't take itself too seriously. But when it does take itself seriously, yeah. Princess! Princess! Princess? Princess! Princess? Where have you been? Sir, I'm sorry, sir. And this is why it was just a generic Knight of Pluto that you talked to earlier on. Because, think back a moment, hey Sinner, this is a dead end. I thought this might happen. Really? This exact circumstance? I think what he actually means is, I thought we might get stuck in a dead end. Not, I thought the princess we were trying to kidnap would actually end up trying to kidnap herself, and so we would just, you get the idea. Open sesame! Hey look, a trope. So I set up this escape hatch. Princess! Come on, jump inside. They don't close it behind them because they can't. The princess must be down there. I'll go first, sir. Slow clap. Hey, what do you think you're doing? This is the nameless Knight of Pluto you were talking to earlier on. Captain, sir, I'm stuck, sir. Grr, blast it. He bought it. So there's the engine for the airship. Wow, you're really athletic, Princess. I think I'm falling for you. This is nothing. I've been training to escape the castle after all. What a waste. If only you weren't a princess. We have no time for idle banter. Come, let us move on. Right. Okay, so before you move onward, you can fiddle with the engine of the ship, which seems like a terrible idea, but whatever. So we're going to start off turning the... Basically, here is the control for the engine. We can ramp it up or turn it down. Each one, you'll notice something just fell off. As soon as you do it, Sinner comes and tells you to put the power from the engine back to its original setting, otherwise bad things are going to happen and you're all going to crash and die. But, importantly, while you risk the safety of the ship and everyone on board, you can get treasure. So, make sure you turn this wheel both ways, once to the left and once to the right, and 2 different treasure chests will drop down. Cena will come and reprimand you again, blah blah blah. Yep. Just do what he says. You do it automatically anyway, you don't have a choice. But, having done that, you can now go and pick up the shinies. There we go. Ooh, wonder what the princess has got to say. What should we do now? What's Cena got to say? Let's get the play over with and get the hell out of here. Yeah, let's get out of Dodge. There's bad things. This chest gives you a Phoenix Pinion, and this one a Phoenix Down. And away we go. We still haven't had to use any of our items yet, but they'll come in useful later on. And there's Steiner. Aha! Princess, I, Steiner, have come to your rescue. You needn't worry, Your Highness. Good work. This will be remembered as the Pluto Knight's finest hour. Just relax, Princess. We'll get you out of here. What? How does he know the Princess wants to escape? To be fair, probably because she's not bound up and she's running with them anyway, but whatever. You're not one of my knights. You don't say. You can just leave the Princess to us. So, now you have to fight Steiner. Well, villains, how dare you trick the princess? Let's try stealing things from him first. Now, this is a much harder fight than your previous encounter with someone you can steal stuff off. Stole a leather hat, sweet. Doesn't really matter if Sinner goes down because honestly he's completely useless. He does a pathetic amount of damage, he has no health, his defense is terrible. Because, you know, Steiner was dealing 50 odd damage to him and then 6 to the others. I mean, it is pretty woeful. But we're going to keep trying to steal off of him. I mean, your main character in this game, Zidane, has the steal command, so the game really does put some pretty nice items on enemies that you can steal off, in particular bosses, or the equivalent of bosses, which is effectively what this is. Steiner also has an irritating habit of focus. Well, I say irritating, he tends to focus one person at a time. He also does nowhere near as much damage as you would expect him to, given what Steiner is actually capable of. He's a player character at the end of the day. Come on, steal already. And you can see here, you can see it in the name tags, that this, of course, this Knight of Pluto is, of course, in fact, blank. If you need to use a potion here, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Don't waste a Phoenix down on Sinner. It's not worth it. But using a potion to make sure that neither blank nor Zidane die is fine. I can't remember what other items Steiner is carrying. Silk shirt. Has he got anything else? Doesn't have anything. Okay, so that's silk shirt number 2 that we've got now. And so now we're just going to wait on it. And we've got blank and Zidane, so they would be the heavy hitters in this fight. Anyway, like I said, it really does not matter that Sinner is down and out for the count. It doesn't matter. And Steiner will switch his attention to Zidane for reasons that will become apparent in a moment. About now, actually. I'll never give up. Armor break! Looks like bad things are going to happen. In practice, of course. Underneath Blank's armour, he had a load of Moglocks, which are nasty little buggy things that released as soon as Steiner bust open his armour. And so that causes enough confusion for Zidane and Garnet to GTFO. King Leo, tonight I shall finally see my daughter Cornelia betrothed to Princess Schneider. And then Princess Schneider and his kingdom will be mine. Your Majesty, we have caught an intruder. Why, my poor Marcus. Hark, lad, no matter how much thou dost treasure Cornelia, no matter how deeply she might believe she doth love thee, never shall I see her marry a peasant such as thee. When yon bell strikes 3, under the axe thou shalt be. Excuse me while I, the bad guy, do monologue. Tell you exactly how you're going to die, when you're going to die, where you're going to die, and give you a chance to escape. But this is a play. But actually, that undercurrent of class divide and that undercurrent of no, you can't marry her, she's too good for you, does actually continue throughout this game. What now? We can't go any further. Zidane, get on number 2. Okay, Princess Garnet, this way. Number 2, what are you talking about? Oh wait, they're lifts. Furthermore, and suddenly, Princess Garnet, guys, just improvise. Ho? What's all this? Cornelia! Marcus is Cornelia's lover. Oh, Marcus. Yeah, you're doing great. I have studied drama, you know. Okay, guys, let's keep going. Bran's still watching, after all. And so we're going to have a little salute in the middle here, but whatever. Oh, Marcus, I missed you so. I wish never to leave thy side. Prithee lead me from this place. See, King Leo, thou shouldst give them thy blessing. Never. Never leave his side, thou sayest. Foolish banter, I'll not allow it. Cornelia shall marry none other than this man, Prince Schneider. Is that not so, Prince Schneider? Steiner is not a very good actor, so he's like, what? Marry the princess? Me? Duh? Bless him, he can be a bit slow. I and this traitorous crew I will put to death. Oof! Ow! Too many of them! Run away! Despite the fact that actually you outnumbered them, but never mind. Pray, sweet daughter, come home to the castle with me. Nay, father, I shan't return. Cornelia, trouble me no more. This wedding is for thine own welfare, be mindful of that. Not if I can help it. Now is my moment of vengeance, for my parents and for my love, Cornelia. I shall cut thee down. Ugh, no, Cornelia. Marcus, forgive me. I still love my father. Cornelia, princess! Steiner's such an idiot. Prithee, forgive my selfishness, father, and spare my sweet Marcus. What have I done? Am I never to hear her loving voice again? Am I cursed never again to feel her soft touch? Oh, cruel fate, thou hast robbed me of all I treasure. Blech. Marcus! Like I say, the play itself is very Romeo and Juliet-ish. Oh my! This year's show is splendid! Wow! Why did she have to die? Why? Now, where could Garnet be? Once again, the Queen is also a bit on the dim side. Boo! Also, her fat wobbles when she cries, which is hilarious. Oh dear. Wow, what a show. Yeah, so sad. I'm glad we climbed all the way over here. How about you, huh? Uh-oh, look out. Ah! And so the Knights of Pluto are chasing a couple of trespassers. Fool, I'm out of here. Fury! Ah, the Knights of Pluto are moronic. Forgive me. Princess! Leave me alone! But, seriously, don't come any closer. Don't piss off a black mage. Ow, that's hot! Zidane, it's time. Princess Garnet, let's get out of here. What? What is going on? Steiner, don't follow me anymore. Captain, sir, we await your orders, sir. Well, orders is orders. Princess, I'm afraid I cannot comply. Stubborn as always, aren't you? Come on, Princess, let's ditch Sir Rustalot and get out of here. And thus the name Rusty is born. And that will continue throughout this game. Princess, wait. Hey, kid, you okay? He's fine. Yeah, I just tripped, that's all. Seriously, Vivi can look after himself. Princess, I cannot allow you to go. Seize them at once. Yeah, seize them at once, but not at twice nor thrice. Once. Right. It's another fight. It's on the stage, so you do have the option of using special effects. But if you do so, Steiner laughs at you. There we go. He just says, silly stage magic. Now, you could use abilities here. You could use Vivi's black magic. You could use... Let's see if he says anything different. You can use Garnet's white magic, but you don't need to. This is the short version. She just bitch slaps him. This is not a particularly difficult fight. And because you've got the stage magic back again, you can't physically steal Steiner. I told you it wouldn't work. You can't physically steal off these guys, so there's not even that to worry about. Fine, I'm going to be late for my date. Hey, come back here. The Knights of Pluto are also cowards, up to a point. That's important to mention. Up to a point. We're just going to try a bit more stage magic. Just to, Hagen, my fury ends here! Just to see if we can elicit any other comments from Steiner about it. Told you it wouldn't work. Nah, that's about what he's going to say. Alright, then just wail on Steiner. Critical for 88. This is not a difficult fight. This game will give you difficult fights. Oh, another crit. Just what I needed. This game will give you difficult fights, but not just yet. This is still the sort of opening sequence. Bah! Just a flesh wound. Stabilizers configured. Good. Engine room is ready to go. Alright. Now remember, you were on an airship. And they have used the airship to physically land in the castle and act as the stage. I think. Did they not? Am I just telling you complete enough? No, it looks like I'm telling you complete and utter nonsense. Oh, no, I'm not. There we go. There's the stage in question. So they've physically used it, and so the Queen's first reaction, knowing her daughter is on this airship, is to shoot it. Shoot it down. I'll be honest, if someone was kidnapping my daughter, my first reaction would not be, right, artillery, no. We all know how inaccurate artillery is. I mean, just no. But there we go. Parent of the Year award, right there. So she fires these basically grappling hooks at the ship. And then, because why wouldn't you, behind this sort of Muriel thing, she has a dirty great big cannon that launches a bomb, which is a recurring Final Fantasy bad guy. Now, this fight is a bit different. It's against Steiner again, and Steiner's being a blinkered, blithering fool and not paying attention to what's behind him, I kid you not. So, I still don't think you can steal anything, but I could be wrong. Let's do it anyway, because it's funny. The bomb is just going to get bigger and bigger. Yeah, you can use stage magic, but it doesn't even get a reaction out of Steiner this time. So just wail on Steiner. The bomb will get bigger and bigger and bigger, and there isn't really anything you can do about it. There's a little bit of conversations. His aim says, hey, look behind you, Steiner. I'll not fall for such an old trick. How can you not see that? Never mind. Just wail on him. Please, Steiner, behind you. Periodically, the bomb will use grow and get bigger and bigger and bigger. It takes Steiner a very long time to notice. Surrender at once. He's a very single-minded fellow. And all of the characters go on some sort of journey throughout Final Fantasy IX, which is one of the reasons I really like it. Steiner's is very much one of learning to think for himself. Engage his brain, not just take a situation at face value. So at the beginning, he's an utter idiot. And here we go. Finally notices there is a bomb behind him. Jesus. And what do bombs do? That. And she looks happy, and she celebrates the Queen because she just launched a bomb that exploded on the ship her daughter is on. I just want to ram that point home, if I may. What the actual hell? Now, the ship gets away, but it's clearly in a pretty terrible condition. And the explosion does at least break you free from the dirty, great big harpoon things that the Alexandrian castle launched at you. But the Queen seems really angry that they got away, and it makes you wonder why. If you think back to earlier on, they mentioned that Princess Garnet, the clown said Princess Garnet got away with the royal pendant. Now the Queen clearly doesn't care that much about her daughter, but what about the royal pendant? We're gonna crash! Garnet. I never imagined you would do such a thing. Perhaps you're not such a helpless little girl anymore. Zorn? Thorn? Is our little experiment ready? Yes, Your Majesty. It is combat ready. Easily terminate Princess Garnet, it can, Your Majesty. I need her alive! Bring her back at once. And there you go. Welcome to the game's bad guy. Or bad girl. Queen Bran. Bad lady. The Elephant Lady, as she gets referred to several times. Ow, my back's killing me. Are you alright? Yeah, but the Prima Vista's wasted. Just our luck to crash in this forest. It's gonna get interesting. What do you mean, interesting, boss? I heard no one's ever made it out of here alive. Sounds like you know what interesting means, Cena. Sounds like you know what interesting means. Boss, there's fire everywhere. It's out of control. Quit your whining and get it under control. And get the wounded out of here. I love Baku. He's just like, well, stop complaining and sort it. Get our goods out of here too. Weapons, items, anything we can use. There's no way we can survive if all our stuff is toast. And he thinks about it. You do what you gotta do. The ship's wasted. We're taking everything we can off of it. Phew, I'm beat. Hurry up and put out the fire. I can't carry them all by myself. And they're bringing out the musicians and just throwing them on the ground. What the hell are they doing? The whole ship's gonna burn up. They're looking for Garnet. Can't find her anywhere. Maybe she fell off. Got squashed under the ship. This is great. First we kidnap her, then we kill her. She'll hang for sure. Zidane, I'm surprised you made it. I can't believe you jumped off. You're nuts, you know that. Point to note, by the way, and I know he's a player character, so all that jazz, but Zidane decided it was a good idea to jump off of a crashing airship. So he jumped off of an airship at height, landed on the ground, and survived. And not just survived, he's fine. He's literally fine. I didn't jump off. I got thrown out from the impact. So is everyone okay? Mm-hmm. Sure you did, Zidane. Sure you did. I could believe that he jumped. Yeah, we've all got the devil's luck. But if we don't find Princess Garnet, we're all dead meat. ATE Kupo, Active Time Event. Active Time Event is a system that lets you see other events that are happening at the same time elsewhere, Kupo. It lets you keep track on what's happening, you know, other places, other people. Press that button when you see the icon flashing below. You can press the button anytime while the icon is flashing. Try pressing that. The Forest Keeper. Whoa! And there is Princess Garnet alive and well, and there's Vivi. Are you alright? Is it still coming? Watch out! Oh dear. And on that note, we'll get back to Evil Forest. Yes, it's called Evil Forest. We'll get back to Evil Forest next time. Catch you guys later. Ciao, ciao.